welcome to another week of Kids Church. I'm so glad that you are here to join me for another week of creativity and exploring and some fun. Our special shout out this week goes to Siobhan and Henley and Callie. So glad that you come and explore with me. So I have a detective project for us this week, and for that you're going to go and get all kinds of old newspapers and magazines that nobody needs anymore. And we're going to use these to look for pictures where somebody is helping God. Can we do that? Let's get our detective hats on and look for pictures in these magazines and newspapers where somebody is helping God. Wait a minute. Do you think that's going to be hard to do? It reminds me of a story. Let me share this story with you. So Jesus' friends were often trying to figure out, hey, who does God really like? Who's the most connected to God? And Jesus, to explain this to them, shared this story. Jesus said, one day, everybody is going to be gathered with God. And God is going to separate those people into two groups, kind of like a shepherd might separate the sheep in their yard from the goats in the yard. And to the one group, God is going to say, thank you. You are blessed. Because when I was hungry, you fed me. And when I was thirsty, you gave me fresh water. And when I was a stranger, you invited me into your home. And when I didn't have clothes, you gave me clothes to wear. And when I was sick, you helped me feel better. And when I was locked away, you came to visit me. But that confused the group because they thought they had never really actually met God in face-to-face before. And so they couldn't understand when it was that they had done these things. And God explained, whenever you have done any of these actions to somebody else in the world, you've done it to me. Jesus, through this story, was reminding his friends that God exists in every one of us. And whenever we take care of somebody else, we are taking care of God. So does that make our project any easier? I think it might. Let's do it this way. Let's go through our magazines and our newspapers and look for all the pictures that we can find where somebody is doing something for somebody else. Maybe they're helping them out, or they're caring for them, or they're teaching them. All of those different ways that we as people can help somebody else. So, are you ready to help me with this project? You're going to need to get, as I said, a whole stack of newspapers, magazines, things that you can cut up that people have already read or they don't need anymore. And with that, we're going to need some glue. We're going to need some scissors. And we're going to need a piece of paper. Now, I am recycling a piece of paper that we used last week because we're just going to glue things onto it. So I think that I can just glue it over what was already there and that will disappear. And that will help me to save a piece of paper. So here is my stack of magazines and papers that I have found in my house. And I'm going to now go through all of these and cut out as many pictures as I can find of people helping others, or maybe even helping the world. And you do the same with whatever you found. We'll meet back here in just a second with all of the pictures cut out. Ready? Here we go. Well, here is what I have come up with. Now, some of these pictures I had to use my imagination for. Like this one here. I'm imagining that this person is making a big meal for lots of other people. And sometimes I grabbed some words like welcome and love because I thought those were really good words about helping. Sometimes I got pictures like these two that aren't of people, but these are projects that people are doing to spread hope. And so I thought those were neat. The pictures I really liked finding were pictures in our local newspaper of real people in our community who are doing neat things to help out others. So I have a big selection here, I think, to do some creations. I wonder what you found. Where was it easiest to find pictures of people who are helping, people who are doing stuff for God? You know, one of the things that I noticed in the story is that the people Jesus was talking about didn't even necessarily know that they were doing stuff for God. They just thought they were doing stuff for others. And in doing that, they were helping out God. And I think a lot of these pictures are the same. People in these pictures, they might not know that they're helping God out. But in all of these acts, we're helping to create a better world. And in that world, God exists, and life exists, and love abounds. So now comes our next part of the project. We need to take these pictures and create something artistic and wonderful on our piece of paper. And there's lots of different ways that you can do this. You could just take all of the pictures you found and put them on the page any way you want, and then maybe color in the spaces if there are white spaces. Or you could sort your pictures by different colors and maybe create different colors and put them in a color order. Or maybe you could trace a shape on your page and put the pictures in that shape. So maybe a heart or a rainbow, and then fit the pictures within that shape. Or there's any number of other ways that you can make this your own. So I'm gonna let you be completely creative with how you take your pictures and put them on your page. And I'm going to do the same, and we'll come back in just a minute and see how you got on and how I got on and what we can create out of all of these amazing pictures. Well, I don't know about you, but I had trouble fitting all of those pictures into one piece of paper. So I did my best, and here's what I created: a heart with all kinds of people and words doing all kinds of different things. And in all of those pictures, I see God. What did you create with your pictures? Would you help me out? Would you take a picture of your picture and send it to me? You can email it to me or you can message me, and let's make a collection of all of these pictures of people helping God, people helping each other. Wouldn't it be neat if we could collect all of those different pictures together, just to remind us that there are so many different ways, big and small. It makes me think about how we ask ourselves, what can we do? Which is a great question, because I have a song for that. Will you join me singing? So this is a song that if you have been watching these videos with me already, maybe you've heard it already. This song is called What Can I Do? And it asks us to ask the question, what are the things that we can do as kids, as adults, as people in this world? And the answers are surprisingly simple sometimes. So sing along with me. There are some actions. We'll sing it through twice, and hopefully you'll have it, if you haven't heard it before, by the second time through. I'll bring my love, I'll we can all do our share in some way, big or small. And so until next week, I look forward to seeing your creations. Please do share them with me, and we'll see you later. Bye, my friends.